Have you ever seen two grown adults turn into little kids over a video game? Well, that's exactly what happens in this hilarious Friends episode. And trust me, things get way more chaotic than anyone expects. The episode kicks off with Phoebe arriving at Monica and Chandler's apartment carrying a huge wedding gift. Monica is already surprised because Phoebe has done so much for their wedding, but Phoebe insists they open it immediately. The moment the box is revealed, Chandler's eyes light up like a kid on Christmas morning. Inside is a full-sized Miss Pac-Man arcade machine. Phoebe casually says she didn't know where to put it, so she just left it there for now. Monica suggests moving it into the guest room, but Chandler is already completely mesmerized by the machine. The second he sees it, all his childhood arcade memories come rushing back. He proudly declares that Miss Pac-Man was one of his favorite games growing up. Phoebe asks what his #1 favorite game was, and Chandler gives one of the funniest answers imaginable. He describes a game where you put in a quarter, pull a handle, and sometimes win a candy bar. Phoebe quickly realizes he's literally describing a vending machine. The room immediately erupts in laughter, and Chandler proudly claims he won every single time. As soon as the machine is plugged in, the competition begins. Phoebe starts showing off her skills and quickly dominates the scoreboard. Chandler isn't happy about it at all. Every time Phoebe beats another score, she becomes even more smug. Monica watches the situation slowly spiral out of control, while Chandler's competitive side gets stronger and stronger. Phoebe keeps winning and refuses to give up the machine. Chandler tries to act like he doesn't care, but everyone can see he's getting annoyed. Monica points out how badly he wants another turn, and Phoebe continues teasing him. Before long, the two are acting less like adults and more like siblings fighting over a toy. Eventually, Chandler decides enough is enough. Instead of giving up, he spends an entire day practicing. While Monica goes to work, Chandler stays home and plays Miss Pac-Man for hours and hours. By the time Monica comes back, Chandler looks exhausted, disheveled, and completely obsessed. Monica immediately notices something is wrong. Chandler proudly announces that he has spent the entire day mastering the game. He claims he is now so good that they should rename it Miss Chandler. The confidence is absolutely ridiculous, but Chandler genuinely believes he's become an arcade legend. Then comes one of the funniest reveals in the episode. Chandler has managed to take over all the top spots on the scoreboard. Not only that, but he has used the initial section to spell out a collection of childish, dirty jokes. Chandler is incredibly proud of himself, while Monica is completely horrified. She stares at the screen in disbelief and asks why he would do something so immature. Chandler responds exactly like someone who has spent 8 hours playing video games. He explains that creating funny initials became part of the challenge. Monica quickly reminds him that Ben is coming over soon. A 7-year-old definitely cannot see those messages on the screen. Phoebe and Monica watch as Chandler desperately tries to erase the final score. His hand is practically frozen, his eyes are glued to the screen, and his entire self-worth now depends on one game of Miss Pac-Man. The tension builds in the funniest way possible. Monica and Phoebe start coaching him from behind. Every turn becomes life or death. They shout directions while Chandler desperately navigates the maze. Go left, go right, watch out, don't touch her. The apartment suddenly feels less like a home and more like the championship round of an arcade tournament. Finally, disaster strikes. Just when victory seems within reach, Chandler loses. The frustration explodes out of him instantly. After spending an entire day trying to beat his own score, he can only scream in defeat. The moment perfectly captures how ridiculously invested he has become. And right after this emotional meltdown, Ben walks into the apartment. In a panic, Chandler immediately shouts, "Don't look at the machine!" That final line lands perfectly because it summarizes everything that happened. What started as a thoughtful wedding gift turned into an all-out war of pride, competition, obsession, and childish behavior. This episode is classic Friends at its best. The story takes a simple situation and pushes it to absurd levels. Chandler's competitive nature shines throughout the episode. Phoebe's playful attitude creates the perfect rivalry, and Monica is left trying to manage the chaos. The reason this episode works so well is because it's incredibly relatable. Almost everyone has become way too competitive over something completely meaningless. Friends takes that feeling and turns it into 20 minutes of comedy gold. From Phoebe's gift reveal to Chandler's video game addiction and the unforgettable race to clear the scoreboard before Ben arrives, every scene delivers laughs. It's a reminder that no matter how old they get, the Friends gang can still act like kids when the right challenge comes along. And honestly, that's exactly why we love them.